right, it's time for you to get after it with me. Dusty, who do you have?
Okay, we have a whole new call system here, so let's give it a whirl.
Uh-oh.
Cross our fingers, okay? We're going to go with Steve from Longmont, Colorado.
Steve, what's your question?
Hey, this is Steve from Colorado Springs. Hey, thanks for having me on. Hey, real quick, I disavow any support for Trump after January 6th, but our state has given away the electoral votes, and now today after the decision, that should be in the hands of the voters and no others. And the lawsuit, I think, is frivolous. I leave it to you. What do you think?
I don't think it's frivolous, but I don't think it's a slam dunk. And I do believe, I know nobody's above the law, but I just believe that when you're going after big targets like this and there's so much controversy, if it's not a slam dunk, you got to ask whether it makes things better or worse. All right? And I think you don't prosecute your political opponents. That's what I think. And I appreciate you calling in, brother. Be well. Best for Christmas. Next.
Next. Okay, so far so good with the new call
Were
center.
you talking over my call, by the way? I heard you talking over my call. Were you talking over my call?
I would never do such a thing.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Must have heard somebody
I would
else.
never do such a thing.
Continue.
Beverly from Madisonville, Kentucky.
She was talking over my call. Beverly, what's your question?
60s, and my age group has always been raised to believe that a third-party vote is just a wasted vote. You just as well have stayed home.
Yes.
I don't ever remember an election where the third party had enough votes for it to count. I'm leaning towards Kennedy. I know of a lot of people of my age group here in town that are the same way. How do you convince us, and what do you tell us to make us realize that if we vote for Kennedy, we're not just actually voting for Trump since we didn't vote for Biden?
All right, listen. You are not wrong, okay? But nothing changes if nothing changes. And this is one of those circular arguments. The two-party system locks us in, but you can't vote for a third-party candidate because then you just are a spoiler for one of the two parties. That's why I want you to leave the parties. That's why I think you should be an independent, be a free agent. That's why I came up with the merch, to try to encourage you to wear your independence and be critical thinkers and not get sucked into groupthink, because it's the same every time. It's the same every time. This one's too important. Not this time. This one, it's too dangerous. It's too important. You got to vote for us this time, and then we'll try to fix it. It'll never be fixed. This is why we were never supposed to have a two-party system. We either need 5 or 6 parties, you got to get rid of them. You at least need ranked choice voting. We have to do better. And look, is a third party a spoiler? Yeah, because it's a two-horse race. And that's the problem, and that's why it's a battle to the bottom and always about which is worse. How do you think we wound up with Trump and Biden? This is the best America can do? No, it's proof of a broken system. And nothing changes if nothing changes. Maybe if you have a third-party candidate, one of the parties gets so pissed off, it splinters. Who knows? Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.